Good day to you and welcome to the House of Bread. The House of Bread was started by Sister Dorothy Kammerer, a precious blood nun. She said, if you came to the House of Bread, you didn't have to have a picture ID, a proof of income, a place of residence, didn't have to suffer through an interrogation, didn't have to have a background check. She said, come in, be welcome. That's what we've done. Here we are serving 88,000 meals a year. And what's the trend? Unfortunately, we don't know why, but the poor will be with us always. The trend is that we need to position ourselves to meet whatever demand is placed upon us in the future.
How was your bike ride?
It was fun. I think more people should ride their bike.
I agree with you. So, you're here for the summer and you want to know what's going on at the House of Bread. Okay. Well, I'm the volunteer coordinator, and I'm sure you know that from your experience here last year. Basically, what I do is to schedule volunteers into the House of Bread. We have primarily 4 different categories of volunteers. Our core group are young people, and I call everybody young people, that come here once a week. In fact, last year we've had over 60 of our core group qualify for the Mayor's Annual Heritage Community Service Program. You qualified for that too, didn't you, Des?
Yeah, I did.
I remember that. You sure did. You got a nice little certificate.
Yeah, I had 212 hours.
212 hours. That's a bunch. Okay, we have our core group, and they come in once a week, and some of them have been coming in from the conception of the House of Bread.
Autumn? Like fall and autumn?
Yes, but it's
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
And you're also cute too.
Thank you.
And you're a friend with
Yes. So how long have you been coming to the House of Bread?
this is a weird view, isn't it? Let's see, it's a little over 3 years. And do I like it? I like the work here, but I don't like the people. See, I don't like Les, and I don't like... Can't help it. Did I tell you this is what we are? Nasty.
Hey, Les, this will be a great documentary.
But I love you, sweetheart.
Hi. Hello. This is my friend Autumn. Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ruth. And nice to meet you. So you got your gloves on?
Yes.
Well,
How
goodness.
long have you been coming to the House of Bread?
How long? 20 years. Not this. Yeah,
You're almost 4.
Huh?
4 years.
4 years? 24 years. I retired from my regular job. I didn't come here every Tuesday. I do that stuff. You put your gloves on, and here is a knife. And here's some potatoes. Now I put on the peppers and your finger.
Who's the other gal that does cooking? Oh, there's Rachel Ray. She's got a huge head, doesn't she? Did you see her leaning over a pot and talking up into the camera? She's all head over there. Oh, okay. In here. Sounds good.
I'll start this up. This is the best thing in the world.
This is my friend Autumn.
Autumn?
To the House of Bread with me.
Good.
So when did you first start coming to the House of Bread?
About a year ago.
Was it a good experience?
Yes. Sure is.
Do you cook?
Well, I help once in a while.
And what were some of the things you did?
Well, my specialty is taking care of things like this. Putting faces on paper for people having dessert.
Hey Rosemary, what do you do here?
Hello, Destinee. My main job is to do the bookkeeping and data input, and I record all the donations that people send in and make sure that the letters, thank you letters from Mr. Evans get printed for him to sign and mailed. And I also help with the newsletters and other things that get mailed out.
I didn't know that. Well, I'll see you later.
Hi, Destinee. My name is Helen DeVore, and I am a senior intern from Wright State University. I am currently interning at the House of Bread, and at the House of Bread, I act as Bill's assistant. I do a lot of clerical work. I answer the phone. I write letters for the upcoming fundraiser, and I also, most importantly, talk with the guests if they have any questions or concerns, if they need help with housing or transportation. I am here to serve them whenever they may need it, and that is what I do here at the House of Bread.
Aside from them, we have community service volunteers. These folks are people that are required by the course to provide community service. We really rely on them very much. There are 3 of us staffers that make up the House of Bread that actually work in the kitchen. And without volunteers, we just cannot prepare all the food that needs to be prepared to feed approximately 300 folks a day. So our community service volunteers are also a very big part of the House of Bread's makeup.
My name is Stefan. Complete my community service hours. I'm just here to speak on how good the House of Bread is to people. Like, since I've been coming in here, I see everybody the staff treat every citizen with respect, and like since I've been coming here, they gave me an opportunity to better myself in the community and basically help other people, show me, you know what I'm saying, the rights and wrongs.
So Deidre, how are you doing?
Fine.
And how did you get here?
I did community service here at the House of Bread for like 4 months. I can only come once a week, so it took me forever to do 40 hours. Now I'm just coming to, volunteer on my own. Whenever they need help or whenever I'm free, I just come on in.
Do you enjoy coming to the House of Bread?
Yeah, I like helping, helping people, feeding everybody, doing whatever I can. 'Cause, I never know when I might be in that predicament, have to come here too, so.
What is one of your favorite spots to work?
I usually do drinks. Drinks is my favorite. It's the easiest. It's simple, everybody just get one. So.
Aside from the community service volunteers, we have what we call our standing group. The standing group is a group of mentally challenged people. We have one team of standing group come in a day during the week. Now, these folks are here during the school year, and during the summer they're off. They do various things like wrapping silverware, cutting up the pastries, taking the chairs down in the morning and sanitizing the tables. Small things, but we certainly do need them, and they do a great job at it, and we can always rely on them. That's what I like about them. Whenever we see them come in the door, I don't worry about that part of the job being taken care of, because we know that they're here and they're going to take care of it.
Hello, Destinee. How are you doing today? My name is Steve Hagans. I'm the Food and Beverage Director here at the House of Bread. Today, we are basically talking about the organization and my job that I do here. Basically, what I do, I prepare the food, order all of our stock. Like today, we prepared beef stew. I browned off close to 45 to 50 pounds of filet mignon, New York strips, lamb, leg of lamb, and top roast ground beef. We mixed in different vegetables that we get in from Trader Joe's, from the food bank, and from GFS. Those are three of the main people that send food here to the House of Bread. Then basically, I have to take whatever we have back there and make a meal for the day.
Well, you probably have another 8 there, so you've got 20. You've got 20 out here. Call it 32. 44. Plus what I have back there, that'll be enough. Should be. Serve 5 per off of that? Huh? You serve 5 people per? Yeah, 5 people per. There's your 220. Yeah.
All right, now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that big rack right here. We're gonna take some of those sheet pans.
Okay.
And we're gonna take the chicken out of the box and we're gonna put them on the sheet pan so they'll unthaw by our Friday.
Here?
Yes, sir.
It's quite a donation, isn't it? These chickens.
There you are now. There's the money.
Hey,
That's
Bill.
the money shot there.
How are you?
There's the money shot there. I'm telling you.
Every single day we do a fruit, usually a fruit cup, and if we don't have cut up fruit, we will do whole fruits. We do a salad, and they have bread, coffee, and juice.
She said, I had a 23-year-old daughter, and I can't. She only like more than 23 years. But she's new. She's just new. I've been here a while. Oh, this is across the street from. Real long hair. That looks like fun. You're playing.
I am.
Never knows how long her hair was. The cute of that. She up walk every morning to work, you know. And she said she had just started there, but she was regularly working a lot. And her family had gone to New York to visit some knowledge. And she just said she wasn't going to start to New York, but she just started this job and she came fast.
We have a core volunteer group, usually of 5 to 6 people, that comes in and help me prepare.
Hello there. I'm Edith Durd, and I'm glad to tell you that I'm happy to be at House of Bread. I'm a volunteer on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and it's always a joy to serve the people.
We might have just word of mouth. Then we have church groups that that comes in, like Canaan. They come in once every single month on the last Thursday of the month. There are usually about 8 to 9 ladies that come in and they help me prepare the meal. Usually we have from Wright State, we have people come in from UD, from Central State, from different companies. We've even had groups from Waste Management, LexisNexis, and Meade, and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
Hey Destinee, my name's Jane Hendricks and I am from Wright-Patterson Air Force Base from the F-16 group, and we decided earlier this year to start giving back to the community, and so we have come down here a couple of times now where we can help out in any way that we can here at the House of Bread.
Our numbers are starting to go up, and basically is dealing with the times that we're in. A lot of people, now I'm starting to see whole entire families, mothers, uncles, sisters, the grandchildren coming in together because they have not the funds nor the food at their house to have meals. So they are coming here to do that. And I love working here at the House of Bread because no day is never the same. Every day is a different day. From where you have different core volunteers, different people, our guests coming in. It's just a challenge. This job is not like working at a regular restaurant because you just don't have just a menu that you follow every single day. And a lot of restaurants, they call it the Bible. You have to follow the recipes so that it's consistent. If you eat here on the West Coast, if you eat on the East Coast, the food is the same at each of their establishments. Here, I have to work with whatever I have. And you have to experiment. You have to be able to have the knowledge and know-how. And I think that I do a very good job at that.
Wondering what they put in there because so. Yeah, you wonder
Hi, Destinee. I knew who you are. We love having you around here.
How long have you been coming to the House of Bread?
I think around 4 years.
And what was your most fondest memory?
Oh, well, I don't know if I have a most fondest memory. I think I just really like coming here because God has blessed me and it's my way of helping bless other people. I guess among my fondest memories would be the faces of the people when they pick up their food and they're just so grateful to have something to eat.
Hi, I'm Josh Chasteen, and I'm with First Baptist Kettering, and I started working at the House of Bread this week, and it's just been an amazing experience. I really didn't know what to expect coming in, but I'm just really impressed. Every day that I've been here, we've fed over 200 people, which is incredible to know that there's that many people that are in need of food. And, you know, I just kind of realized this week how fortunate I am just to have the things I have and to be able to eat food anytime I want. And now that I realize that there's people out, you know, that aren't like me, that, you know, don't know where their next meal is going to come from. And the House of Bread is a faith-based organization that allows people to come in and to eat. And we provide that food for them. And it's just awesome. And, you know, we can say that, you know, they don't deserve it or whatever, but in reality, they do deserve it. You know, they deserve to have food because God created them just like He created you and me.
It's our group of the day. Now, this group is a group that we have booked for a specific day, and we may not see those folks again at all. Or like other groups that we have, such as LexisNexis, teams from Wright-Patterson, they come in pretty much annually, but they'll come in one particular time during the year. On my calendar of events, I prepared a lot of different events for the month of July. We'll just look at the month of July. During the month of July, we have quite a few young people coming in. And young people come in during the summer months, and we make every effort to make room for them because, of course, during the school years, they're just not available. Let's look at the Urban Plunge group, for example. Urban Plunge is a part of the Ginghamsburg Church. And we have a group of about 8 of these young folks coming in, 5, 6, you know, in the month of July, 12 times during the month. And it's a different group every time. What's good about them is they have good work ethic. A different group every time, but a good group every time. And we can always depend on a good group. The way I work with them is I always ask for a team leader. The team leader is the person that is in charge of that particular group. It is just easier for me to work with a team leader rather than working with 6, 8, or 10 individuals. And it also gives the team leader an opportunity to be responsible for getting the job done and motivating and communicating with their members to see if they can't make sure that their members follow direction. One thing that as young people they learn there's a difference between being a friend and a boss, and they learn that quite readily by the end of the day. What I want you to do, I want you to learn how to give a presentation, and I prepared this just for you, Destinee. You're going to teach the young people on preparing food safely. Okay, and what we're talking about is how to prevent cross-contamination. So, what do you think? Can you handle that?
Yes.
Good.
So when do I start?
Well, you can start right now.
15 seconds. Clean under fingernails and between fingers. 4th, rinse thoroughly under running water. 5th, dry hands and arms with a single-use paper towel or warm air hand dryer. Use a paper towel to turn off the faucet. When in a restroom, use a paper towel to open the door.
I'll be right back. Thank you, that's right.
Can I get one more? My girl, please.
Ooh, that's bad. Might have to tell it over. Yeah, once, 2 of them might have been dry. Thanks very much.
Cleanup phase now.
Alright, we're doing the cleanup phase, so people are washing down the tables and putting up the chairs, sweeping, and then we're going to mop, and we should be done by 2 o'clock.
Guys.
Come on, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
House of Bread rocks.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come back anytime.
My name is Carla, and I'm the dish room coordinator.
Good title.
I make sure everything is out and prepared and cleaned. I have a lot of good volunteers that help me out in the dish room. You know, this is a nice place to work with, helping other people that are less fortunate. And that's enough, okay? Because I'm done.
How long have you been coming to the House of Bread?
2 years.
What were some of your best experiences?
Telling people that God loves them and I love them too.
Did you enjoy coming?
Well, I always have a big smile on my face. I have a lot of fun down here. It's a great place to be. I have a special request that I get to help the lady who washes the dishes. A special request. I'm unqualified for anything else.
Well, how you doing, Destinee? Yeah. Good to see this sweet little girl here again. Yeah. And she's a hard worker too. Yeah. No, we've been coming here for a number of years now, and it's been really interesting. We meet a lot of nice people. And we get some of these people coming in here doing a lot of volunteer work, just like Destinee does here. And she's learning all the tricks of the trade. She's not letting up on anything.
Yeah.
No, we really appreciate this, Les.
So,
So I noticed you have a Purple Heart on your license plate.
What's that?
I noticed you have a Purple Heart on your license plate.
Oh yeah.
How did you get it?
Over in China, had a bailout of an aircraft. I hit the mountainside with my head.
Machine gun fire rips through the fuselage. Flames fill the cockpit. The aircraft plummets in a wild spin. But time and again.
And he started to burn and he bailed out.
Now alone.
So how many years have you been in the service?
Well, I was only in the service about 4.5 years, but I got into the Air Corps after I got in before Pearl Harbor. And so I was an enlisted man for about 19 months. And then I took a test for the Air Corps, and I got into pilot training, and I was very fortunate and lucky enough that I got to fly a fighter, P-47 Thunderbolt. It was a good airplane.
P-47 was equipped with one of the iconic aircraft engines of the war.
Trained with a brand new outfit here in the United States, and we had quite a few hours before we went overseas as a brand new fighter group. And we got there in January of '44, and the invasion wasn't until the 6th of June. So our fighter group was picked out to be the first fighter group over the channel that morning right before the invasion. So we really felt honored that we were selected that way. And I was very fortunate. I didn't get hurt. With the number of missions I flew. And I had a lot of but we lost a lot of pilots. June. So our fighter group was picked out to be the first fighter group over the channel that morning right before the invasion. So we really felt honored that we were selected that way. And I was very fortunate. I didn't get hurt, with the number of missions I flew, but we lost a lot of pilots.
Over in China, had a bailout of an aircraft. I hit the mountainside with my head.
never felt it. You said, try to understand the way that I feel inside. Oh, I love this man. I can't understand why you stay with this man. He kicks and beats you up if he chance that he can. There's no reason to walk around black and blue. You can have someone that'll be good to you. I think you're smart and beautiful. You said, at times I feel worthless. You said, who's gonna take me on? Am I too kids? I wanna make a change, but I don't know how. Yeah, yeah. Mary said, you're my friend and I love you with all my heart. You've been right beside me from the very start. I know it's time for me to make a new change. So tomorrow at 3 we'll meet here again. I'll pack a few other things up and then we'll go to the shelter. And then I'm starting to see I deserve something more. But I can't do it alone, so I hope you come. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excited, my friend was finally gonna do it. It was 3 o'clock, but no Mary. Then came 4 o'clock, still no Mary. So at 4:45, I left and went home, a disappointed man. I entered my home and threw my keys aside. I felt that Mary took me for a ride. I sat down to rest my weary mind. I heard my voice machine, it beat 2 times. I waited for a moment, then I got a bad feeling. I shrugged it off and thought it was my best friend who said that he called. The first message was Mom checking on me. The second one, my friend from around the way. He said, I hate to be the one to tell you so, but Mary died about 3 hours ago. She was caught trying to leave him, he said, and he kicked and beat her. I was going by and saw the ambulance at her house. Then I saw them bring her out. The tears began to roll down my face, and I began to feel an unbearable hurt. And I was at a loss of words, and all I could say was,
We're going to have chopped ham sandwiches, salad sandwiches with fruit, Italian pasta salad, and regular salad. And the beverage of the day will be grapefruit juice, and we're going to serve coffee to our deserving guests.